Hello and welcome back to the Madden 23 franchise. So last week our Giants unfortunately got eliminated on the final play of the game against the Carolina Panthers in the divisional round. In today's episode we're going to be recapping the rest of the postseason and go over the awards and then plans for the offseason and next season going forward. So as always, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I know this is different, but we will go through all the games in the playoffs, starting with the NFC Conference Championship, and we'll start with Carolina. And Baker Mayfield on a 3rd and 9 to open the game. A leaping grab by Robbie Anderson over Jair Alexander, 44 yards downfield. Panthers had a field goal, 3-0. Green Bay was the 1 seed. They took down the Cowboys in overtime. And now Aaron Rodgers at the end of the first quarter finds Romeo Doubs, the rookie, with a 7-yard score, and the Packers take the lead 7-3 over the Panthers, who come in with that heartbreaking against the Giants. How about Christian McCaffrey on a 3rd and 4 to start the second quarter, 15 yards. Packers still lead 7-6. But that won't last long as Baker Mayfield finds Robbie Anderson on the quick release. The 5-yard score. It's now 13-7. As we'll go to Baker Mayfield on the 2-minute drive. Hit as he's thrown, and over Jair Alexander again is Rashard Higgins, 22 yards. It's now 20-7, but Aaron Rodgers has time for a 2-minute drive, and with 14 seconds left on the clock, make it 11 at the time of the touchdown as number 11, Sammy Watkins, with a 6-yard score. Panthers still lead 20-14 at half, and we take it to the third quarter with Aaron Rodgers throwing a pick to J.C. Horn, and not only is it a pick, it's a pick 6. Put the Panthers up by 2 scores, and it's 35-yard return, 26-14, and they'll line up to go for 2 to make it a 14-point game. But Baker Mayfield against the heavy blitz can't get rid of it quick. It takes a village to bring him down, but he's finally sacked. And it'll stay 26-14. As Aaron Rodgers gets the ball back, and later in this third quarter, no, this isn't a repeat. It's J.C. Horn again. He gets away from Rodgers, and Aaron Jones, the last line of defense, won't get there. A 62-yard score. It's now 33-14. I mean, talk about a collapse in the conference championship. What we're so used to as Randall Cobb makes the grab. They only add on a field goal, 33-17. So used to the Packers failing in the playoffs to get there. Look dominant in the regular season, and it falls apart as DJ Moore makes the grab. 23 yards. It's now 36-17, back to a 3-score game. And it will stay that way. We take it halfway through the fourth quarter. And Aaron Rodgers throws a pick to Jeremy Chin, and that will send Carolina to Glendale, Arizona. A 15-yard return. Panthers win it 39-17, and we head to the AFC to decide who goes and plays the Panthers in the Super Bowl. And we'll start with the opening kickoff and Isaiah Rodgers from the 1. And Rodgers on the first kickoff opening play takes it 98 yards. Shakir won't get him. And the Colts now lead the Bills 7-0. How about that to start? We'll take it halfway through the first quarter. Matt Ryan with a little backwards pass, and it's intercepted by Tremaine Edmonds, and he takes it up the sideline. Jelani Woods doesn't stand a chance. He jogs into the end zone. We're tied without an offensive score. It's 7-7. Talk about a wild start to a game. Allen gets the ball in the closing minute, and Dawson Knox with a great throw in stride. And we have our first offensive point of the game. 31-yard reception, 10-7 Buffalo. Matt Ryan gets the ball back under 5 to play, and Alec Pierce gets the ball, turns the corner, and a 9-yard score, and the Colts back in front. It's 14-10. Very close this first half now. Final 60 seconds out. Finds Stephon Diggs in a lot of traffic, 7 yards, and Bills lead at the half, 17-14. So we take a third quarter, an opening drive on a 2nd and 10. Allen flush hit by Pay, and it's intercepted by Rodney McLeod trying to get it to Knox. Colts tie it 17-all. Buffalo gets the ball back, though. We'll start with some play action on the next drive. Allen on the run throws it all the way across the field and finds Gabe Davis into Colts territory, 31 yards. And it's now 20-17, Buffalo back in front by 3, and they're not done yet. How about Duke Johnson? He has now 3 touchdowns in this postseason. 5 yards. Bills have a 2-score lead, biggest lead by either team today, 27-17. As Matt Ryan Pinballs around and Micah Hyde makes another big impact play. It's an interception. Bills have 30. It's 30-17. It's just pouring it on as we take it fourth quarter. Second play of the fourth quarter. As Allen to Stephon Diggs. He wasn't interfered with. It didn't matter. 29 yards. And the Bills now lead 38-17. And they're not done yet. Allen finds Gabe Davis 3 yards. And it's now 45-17. I mean, unbelievable. We're now halfway through this fourth quarter. After a turnover on downs, Devin Singletary slices through with a 16-yard carry. They had a field goal 48-17, and we're not done yet. One more turnover on downs. One final drive for Allen as he finds Stephon Diggs for his third touchdown of the day. 25 yards. Bills head to the Super Bowl 55-17. And that takes us to Glendale, Arizona. As welcome to Super Bowl 57 as the Buffalo Bills play the Carolina Panthers. The Bills against the Panthers all time, 6-2 record. The Bills' first Super Bowl since 1993 where they lost in the blowout against Dallas. Panthers, they lost that Super Bowl in 2015 against Denver. Looking to get that first Super Bowl win as officially we have a game and we're going to go through the full thing, not just the highlights, more like a normal Giants episode. As the Bills looking to get ring number 1 with Josh Allen. After this incredible postseason run, none of the games have been close, and the Panthers sort of the opposite, coming in 2 close playoff games to start in the blowout against Green Bay, and a pair of 2018 quarterbacks, the number 1 overall pick, Baker Mayfield, and the number 7 pick, Josh Allen. As we take you down to the coin toss, and Buffalo is the away team, and Allen will call it, and the Panthers will win the coin toss and defer. So, big game here. If you enjoy it, leave a like, and Jamison Crowder will return it in the regular season. 1,000 return yards, and no stats on Zane Gonzalez this year, but the opponent's start averages around the 22. He hasn't had a touchback. Even this is Johnny Hecker. That was the wrong stat. And the Super Bowl is underway. And as always, if you enjoyed the jerseys, I like these Panthers alternates, as Crowder won't get to the 20, and out comes Josh Allen. And this playoff run, 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 113 on the ground to go along with it. He's made the playoffs in 4 straight years after missing his rookie year. This offense, best in passing, top 5 scoring. The offensive line, they brought in Ryan Saffold. They have Jamison Crowder they brought in. They brought in Khalil Shakir. They drafted Duke Johnson from Houston. He'll get a lot of playing time at running back, as they'll start with a carry to Singletary, who gets about 3. This Carolina defense will have a lot of time to show it. Both edges are out. Marquise Haynes and Yetur Gross-Matos will start at the 2 edge spots. That's all that matters. Allen on 2nd and 7. In traffic, it's caught by McKenzie for the first down. Gain of 9, and now a 2nd and 6. As a handoff, and Johnson, he pulls him over, makes a miss into Carolina territory. And 19 yards later, it's a first down for Buffalo. On this opening series, and a 2nd and 10 from the 48 of Carolina. And Allen is going to step back, throw across the body, up the stairs, and caught by McKenzie, and it's 3rd down. So it's 3rd and 1 from the 39, into the 38, if you could imagine that. And they go play action. Allen steps right, throws all the way across the body, it's intercepted. Picked up by Dante Jackson. Runs it back across the 25 and takes it to the 29. His 3rd pick of the playoffs. He had 2 in the wild card round, and out comes Baker Mayfield in this Carolina offense. First year in Carolina after spending his rookie contract in Cleveland. And the rest of the offense unchanged from what we've seen in the divisional round. Of course, Eric Flowers, Mo Alley Cox. Offense that has got the job done. As they'll start from the 29 with 2 tight ends. And up the middle they go with McCaffrey. Finds a hole, and McCaffrey goes for 6. This Bills defense, incredible against the run, incredible preventing points. Just so much talent in this defense, and it's shown throughout the playoffs. Nowhere to go. 3rd and 3. And the Bills had a shutout in the divisional round against the Chargers. As they need the 39, Mayfield, it's caught. Mo Alley Cox at the line, tackle driven backwards, but he has the forward progress, gain of 4 and a first down. And it's now 3rd and 10. They need the 49 to convert. And Mayfield, straight drop, pressure, throws, almost intercepted by Elam, the rookie. And they'll punt, and the Bills will start from the 15 with 2 tight ends. And Allen will throw, and quick pass. It is caught in traffic by Davis. Allen really efficient to start this game. 1st and 10. Deep drop for Allen. Is going to check it down. It is Duke Johnson to the 40, and a gain of 13, and another first. So approaching midfield. From the 40 with 2 tight ends again. Allen, deep drop again. Allen going to fling it. Diggs has got it. Oh, my goodness. What a grab. 24 yards downfield until the 36 go to Bills. In scoring range for Bass. Allen. Pressure is going to step away and run. He's got the angle on Martinez. Inside the 15. Lowers the shoulder and gets rocked at the 11. 25 yards. And it takes 2 to bring him down, and they're in range. Everyone in tight. Allen is going to be protected. All day to find an option. He goes underneath. It's Dawson Knox, the new superstar tight end, takes it to the 5. And it's 2nd and 4 from the 5-yard line. Allen back under center. He'll throw. Allen, pass, Diggs, touchdown, Buffalo. His 6th of the playoffs. He had 3 last week. And the Bills strike first here in the first quarter. And what a start for Buffalo. Didn't let the interception get to him. A nice stop on the Panthers opening drive, and they go right back down the field and score. And Bass caps off the 6-play, 3-minute drive. And out comes Carolina again. They'll start from the 15 after a short return. Quick pass in the middle. It's Higgins. And Higgins takes it for 12 in the first. So 1st and 10 from the 27. Mayfield alone in the backfield. 4-man rush. Going to fling it upstairs and caught. And accelerating into Bills territory as Higgins finally tackled by White. They had Edmonds in coverage. He didn't see the ball. And it's a first down for Carolina. Inside Bills territory. McCaffrey still the back. He had a lot of time off against Green Bay last week, as there comes Rousseau, and down goes Mayfield. 3rd of the playoffs. He has at least a half sack in every game so far, and now it's 3rd and 17. They need the 38 of Buffalo to convert. Back from Panthers territory. Deep shot. Moore had his hands on it, but it's incomplete. And they'll punt. So, Bills looking for the block. They drop out. Hecker gets it away. Crowder's going to let it go. It bounces at the 10. Oh, they got a shot. Rolls into the end zone, and it's a touchback. Almost was down to the 1. As we take a look at Josh Allen in his first 10 pass attempts. 8 of 10, 82 yards, a touchdown and a pick, targeting Crowder. There's the touchdown to Diggs, as they'll start going to Diggs, and a gain of 12 in the first. Incredibly efficient to start this game. They're outgaining Carolina 141-41. Rushing, it's 47-7. The Bills don't rush a lot. 1st and 10 on the outside. It is Diggs in traffic. He makes the grab. And another first down, gain of about 18. It's just inside Panthers territory. 1st and 10, quick pass, Diggs. Met by Thompson. Ball's on the ground. A lot of black jerseys in the area. And it's picked up by Carolina. Xavier Woods forced it. Thompson on the recovery. And 3 straight targets to Diggs on this drive, and he coughs it up. So Panthers take back over. Now on the 3rd and 2, McCaffrey stood up by Edmonds. He didn't get there. And they are going to punt from 4th and inches on Buffalo's side of the field. Bills come after it. Don't get to Hecker. Angling to the sideline, out of bounds at the 3. And a great punt by the former all-world punter for the Rams. Buffalo starts from the 3, and they give it to Johnson. Trying to get that edge. Great blocking, breaking tackles, and a first down to the 14. Gain of 11. Now 2nd and 10. Final minute, first quarter. Allen straight drop. And he's going to go sideline and caught on the near side by McKenzie. Don't have to run this play. Yeah, now the 1st and 10. Diggs motions in, and Allen throws, Diggs, and stride. Stephon Diggs to the 40. And that will do it for the first quarter. Buffalo on top. They have the ball. They moved the ball really well. And now the second quarter will begin with a 3rd and 3. From the 48, Allen, deep drop. Allen on the run will just flick it away and completes. And they'll punt themselves. Martin has a chance. The former All-Pro has a chance to pin them deep. And the Broncos, longtime Broncos punter, drops it inside the 10 and out of bounds at the 6. So back-to-back punts inside the 10. And Carolina takes over with a 2nd and 7 from the 8-yard line. And Mayfield alone in the backfield. Will fire. Mo Alley Cox to the 20. And the first. They haven't had the ball a lot so far today. As the flag is down, and we'll see if it's on Akwanku or it's on Rousseau. He came across early. He wasn't drawn. Now it's 1st and 5. 2 tight ends set, or 3 tight ends set. Mayfield under pressure, chasing. Oliver brings him down at the 22, a loss of 3. His first sack of the playoffs. It is a half sack, and that's 2nd and 8 from the 22. 4-man rush. Mayfield pressured by Oliver again. Gets more in stride, and Edmonds brings him down to 38. Mayfield still hasn't thrown 10 passes. A little flip. On 2nd and 7, McCaffrey, nowhere to go. As we'll take a look at Mayfield's, is his 10th pass. We'll take a look at his 10 passes so far. 4 completions, he has 67 yards. That one goes from -1 to McCaffrey. Some big plays to Higgins. But other than that, every yard's been a struggle. 3rd and 8 from the 40. 10 minutes, first half. Mayfield, deep shot, incomplete. Moore had his hands on it again. Elam on the coverage, and the Bills take over with 3 tight ends. From the 15, Allen, Diggs, an incredible connection to the 29. Buffalo trying to make it a 2-score lead from the 29-yard line. Allen under center. Great drop, fires, Diggs again to the 42. It's just unstoppable. Allen to Diggs. Diggs is approaching 100 already. And that's to Knox on 3rd down and a 1st down to the 47. Just incredible. 1st and 10 from the 47. Allen fires. Gabe Davis getting involved. Gabe Davis had an incredible wild card round. He's been quiet since, and now it's 3rd and 5 from the 29. In field goal range for pass. Halfway into the 2nd quarter. Allen will throw. Johnson fell. Deep shot. Wide open. Touchdown. Buffalo. Jamison Crowder. 2nd touchdown of the playoffs. His first was against Denver. And Buffalo increases the lead with 6.5 left in the 2nd quarter. Tyler Bass makes it 14-0 after a 9-play, 3.5-minute drive. And Baker's going to have a 2-minute drive opportunity. Or a 4-minute drive. Try to kill some clock. Meant 4 minutes, not 2. From the 25, it is McCaffrey up the middle, and McCaffrey takes it for 7 or 8. And now it's 3rd and 2. Trying to get anything going. Buffalo already has a shutout this playoffs. Outside they go, getting the leverage is Moore to the 45. Elam on the stop. And now 3rd and 7. Mayfield alone in the backfield. They've had trouble protecting him so far. Pressure, wide open. Moore at the line. Elam couldn't bring him down. It's a 1st down. And now 2nd and 9, approaching the 2-minute warning. Managing the clock beautifully. 2nd and 9. Mayfield to Moore on the sideline and complete to the 27. And this is a great drive that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 4. Mayfield caught, and that is Higgins and his 1st and goal. They won't mark it 1st and goal, but it's close enough. From the 10, Mayfield steps up in the pocket. Is going to run and slide at the 6. And the timeout, Carolina. So 2nd down from the 6. Mayfield. Pressure coming from Rousseau. Here comes Miller too. Rousseau brings him down in a timeout. Carolina. Rousseau has 2.5 sacks already. That's a career mark, and we're not even out of the first half. Mayfield on 3rd and 13. Chased by Rousseau again. And Mayfield's going to run, and he's tackled by Rousseau. And a timeout Buffalo. And they'll send out Gonzalez. 10 for 12 in this playoffs on field goals. Perfect on extra points. Of course, we've watched every extra point, so there's no way it would be missed. This is up and good, 14-3. Buffalo with 2 timeouts, 40 seconds remain. And they'll start with 2 tight ends from the 21. And Allen stops up in the pocket. We'll check it down, and breaking away is Singletary. And a 1st down for Singletary. Timeout Buffalo. So first down. Allen fires. Gabe Davis at the line. It'll be 2nd and inches. And we'll call that final timeout. 21 seconds from the 41. Maybe have a play in bounds if you can spike it. But you have to target the sideline. Allen steps up. He is targeting that sideline. Diggs! Oh, what a grab! They're going to hurry. They won't spike it. They're going to run a play. And that's going to be a real snap. Allen deep drop is going to target the sideline. So that's going to be some garbage time stats. No points on the board. And that will do it for the first half. So Buffalo, even all the missed opportunities, 2 turnovers in that first half, lead by 11. They do get, Carolina gets the ball, and it felt a lot more dominating than the scoreboard would tell you. As we take a look at tendencies, Bills threw it short 40% of the time, 86% completion rate for Allen. And you can see the difference with Carolina and Baker Mayfield. 30% throwing short, but 63 completion percentage. It's completely different. As Carolina with the ball, and Tyler Bass will send us away. And here we go. And a knee in the end zone by Smith. And out comes Baker Mayfield from the 28 with a 3rd and 7. And Mayfield steps up in the pocket, and down he goes. It's Rousseau again. A half sack shared with Oliver, and 3 on the day. 4th down to 3 and outs. So Allen takes over with a 3rd and 10 of his own from the 39. Blitz picked up. Allen. Out he goes! Amari Barno, his first career sack, the 6th-round rookie who's had to step up with the injuries to the edge room. And a much needed 3 and out. Carolina back with the ball. And Mayfield on a 1st and 10. Pressure, throws across the body, and a leaping interception by Micah Hyde. Takes it down to the 20. A run back of about 10, but his 4th interception in the playoffs. He won the Player of the Week in the divisional round against the Chargers. And now a 3rd and 3 for the Bills in the red zone. Trying to increase the lead. Allen on the run, throws. Crowder down to the 5. And it's 1st and goal. Allen over 300 yards from the 5. And they give it. No, keep it. Allen diving. Touchdown, Buffalo. 4th rushing touchdown of the year. 1st in the playoffs. And the Bills increase the lead. It's now 3 scores. It's 20-3. 5 minutes into this 3rd quarter. And the kick is up and good. After the turnover, they go 4 plays. 21 yards. And the Bills make this an insurmountable lead as the Panthers take back over with a handoff to McCaffrey. Getting the edge. Tackled by Edmonds with a gain of 10 and a 1st down. And now Mayfield alone in the backfield from the 31. And Mayfield. Blitz is picked up. Quick pass. It's caught more. Tackled by Edmonds again. Another 1st. And now it's 3rd and 6. We haven't seen that signature impact by Miller yet. Pocket collapsing. Finds this man. It's Robbie Anderson into Bills territory, the 41. That's the 41. 1st and 10. Mayfield has time. All the time in the world now. Spins away, and time runs out. And Oliver. First full sack of the playoffs. He has 1.5 today. And the 2nd and 18. Now Mayfield. Pressure coming. Sandwiched. Rousseau and Miller. 3.5 today for Rousseau. And it's 3rd and 25. 6 Buffalo sacks today. All the way back to the 44. They need the 31 to convert. Pressure on Mayfield. Incomplete. And a breakup and a punt. Bills take over from the 20. And an offset eye. Play action. Quick pass to Diggs and stride to the 39. And a gain of 19 to start the drive. And Stephon Diggs starting to make his case for player or Super Bowl MVP. 3rd and 2. And Singletary takes it to midfield and 1st down. A lot of Super Bowl MVP candidates. Allen, Diggs, Rousseau. It's now 3rd and 8. Blitz is picked up. Allen steps up in the pocket. It is too far for Knox, incomplete. And they'll punt again. Carolina's defense doing just enough to keep them in this game. Can they make the comeback? 3rd and 9. Caught McCaffrey, and a good first down to the 32. He got just enough. Nice little empty. Mayfield. Time running out, down he goes! Jordan Phillips for the Bills' 7th sack of the Super Bowl. His first full one of the playoffs. He had a half sack against the Chargers. Now 2nd and 17. Mayfield, pressured, deep shot, open! It's Anderson, and a touchdown-saving tackle by Poyer to the 48 of Buffalo. And now a 3rd and 3 as the final 5 seconds of this third quarter tick away. Mayfield, pass, caught, Anderson, a spin to the 33. Mayfield closing in on 200 yards as put your 4s up. Only an 18-point game. Things can change quickly in these final 15 minutes. As Mayfield alone in the backfield, 1st and 10. Quick pass and good throw. McCaffrey with an incredible catch. Gets sandwiched by Milano and Poyer and a first down in the red zone. First trip resulted in 3. See what they can put 7 or maybe 8 on the board. Hand off McCaffrey. Blockers in front. McCaffrey down inside the 5. It's 1st and goal. Averaging about 3 a carry. And now 4 yards away. We're making it a game. McCaffrey to the line of scrimmage. Tackled by Poyer. 2nd and goal. I formation. And from the 4. Play action. Check down to Ricci. And a great tackle. Saving the touchdown by Milano. And it's 3rd and goal. A yard away from the 1. Goal line set. The pitch. McCaffrey. Poyer met him. And down he goes. A loss of 6 on 3rd and goal from the 1. And Jordan Poyer forces the field goal. I mean, even if you didn't get it, you can question going for it. And with that decision, I mean, the loss of 6, you almost couldn't. Make it a 2-score game, and the Bills start from the 18 after the short return. Allen to McKenzie, or that's Crowder, who's behind but caught, and a first down to the 34. Trying to take a lot of time off and end this game. Allen stepping back, 360, and traffic caught Johnson breaking away. And Johnson to the 45, and a first down. Allen at 3:45, now a 3rd and 11. Blitz picked up, has time, throws wide open as Knox, and turns the corner and takes it to the 36. That's a soul crusher. Now in field goal range to make it a 3-score game once again. Allen on 1st and 10, quick pass McKenzie for 7. McKenzie's 4th grab. There's 5 yards, 2nd and 3. Allen, sideline, Crowder. Puts the feet in, and he's got the first. Really starting to burn clock already. Almost 5 minutes on this drive. 2nd and 7. And a handoff. Johnson! A first down to the 12. He has 41 on 4 carries. And now from the 12. 2 tight ends. At that 6-minute mark. Davis in motion into the formation. Allen. Quick pass. Davis. Fights to the 5. Now it's 2nd down. Unbelievable. This will be the 61st snap of offense for Buffalo. Motion by Gabe Davis. Up the middle, Singletary. Meant nowhere to go. It's 3rd down. Under 5 to play. Panthers need to stop bad. Allen. Pressure. Running. Throw. Sideline over the head of Crowder. And they're going to go for it. They're going to pass up the 3-score lead. Make Carolina work for it if they can get this. 4th and 2. Handoff. Singletary at the line. Got the first. And Saffold slow to get up. And that's going to save Carolina some time. 1st and goal. Duke Johnson has 3 touchdowns already this playoffs. He gets the carry. Make it 4. Touchdown Bills. And that might do it. He has 1 in every game. And that is a soul-crushing drive. They go the distance to hit his touchdown to make it 28-6 with 4:39 left on the clock. And the kick is up and good. 15 plays, 83 yards, 6:44 off the clock. And the Panthers take over. 4:38. And Mayfield flares it out. McCaffrey. Oh, he makes a miss. And the first down to the 35. Any hopes of continuing? Well, any hope of this Super Bowl win is 2nd down incomplete. As, Von Miller. I mean, it's starting to look like a blowout, so Hopefully it doesn't come to bite them. 3rd and 10. Shaq Lawson is going to take over that spot that Miller was starting in. As Mayfield hit by Lawson and completes it to Cox. Mo Alley Cox to the 48. And now it's 2nd and 10. Hovering around that 3-minute mark. Mayfield and Shaq Lawson has a sack. He's been a backup all year, a run stopper. And now it's 3rd and 19. He gets a sack in the Super Bowl for the team that drafted him in the 1st round in 2016. And wide open. That is Laviska Shenault for the 1st down. Unbelievable. Now 3rd and 8. Mayfield. And more. Alam couldn't break this one up, and it's 1st down at the 22, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. So Buffalo on the brink of winning their 1st ever Super Bowl from the 16. Mayfield steps up in the pocket. Underneath it's Mo Alley Cox. And he's down to the 9. His 1st and goal. Hurrying to the line, trying to get anything to make this a winnable game. Mo Alley Cox down to the 3. I'll actually mark him at the 4. No forward progress, but that's irrelevant now. Quickly to the line. Mayfield deep drop. Pressure. End zone. Knocked away by Tre'Davious White. And it's now a 3rd and goal from the 4. Mayfield alone in the backfield. Von Miller's back out there. Mayfield. Late check on the flat. Picked off. And that should do it. Matt Milano up the sideline. And he has a chance. Marshall giving chase and takes out the rest of the Panthers. Touchdown Bills. Wow. 97 yards. His 2nd pick of the playoffs. 1st career touchdown. Evens up the turnover battle at 2. And Bass makes it 35-6. So Carolina, unless they make some magic happening with 44 seconds, is going to stay out of the end zone for the entire Super Bowl. That's quick pass. It's caught by Moore. There's some of the magic they need is with the 46 and out of bounds. And Buffalo keep them out. Be one of the best Super Bowl performances ever. Underneath, getting away is McCaffrey. Matt goes out, and that will do it. Taron Johnson up the sideline will be tackled by Mayfield. But the Buffalo Bills, with this fumble by Edmonds, are Super Bowl champions for the 1st time in their franchise history. 35-6 is your final. And from Glendale, Arizona, Josh Allen has a ring. So many of these Bills have been, especially on the defense for this entire rebuild, since 2017, have a ring. And 2 former 2018 quarterbacks hug it out at the midfield logo. As Allen finally gets a win against Baker. And the Super Bowl trophy is coming to Buffalo. It's Josh Allen. And we'll get our Super Bowl MVP in a moment. As for now, the 2022 season is officially in the books. The Buffalo Bills come out victorious. And made an incredible game. 35-6 is your final. You can see the standout performers, Josh Allen, 385 yards, 2 touchdowns, a pick, 30 yards on the rushing score. Stephon Diggs, 10 catches, 149 and a touchdown. But the Super Bowl MVP goes to Matt Milano. 13 tackles, a pass deflection, and the game-sealing 94-yard pick 6. And then we'll take a look at Carolina. 334 yards, 2 picks for Mayfield. DJ Moore had 108, the drop in the fumble, and Dante Jackson had an interception on that opening drive. But Buffalo dominated from start to finish like they did all playoffs. And our playoff schedule is fully realized with all these, a lot of not close games. The only really close game was the divisional in the NFC. Really, if you take a look at it, the wild card game between the Chargers and Chiefs ended close, but that didn't feel that way. The overtime game with Green Bay and Dallas, and then the last second not really Hail Mary, but prayer for Carolina that got them really to the Super Bowl. And the 2022 season is over, and we'll take a look at the Pro Bowlers. So all the players except for the that weren't on the Bills or Panthers, of course, because they were in the Super Bowl. They can't be in the Pro Bowl. Let's take a look at the rosters, and we'll just look at the starters in the AFC. Joe Burrow, Jonathan Taylor, Nick Bowden for the Jets. How about that? Devontae Adams, T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, Travis Kelce, Ronnie Stanley, Joe Tooney, Corey Linsley, Brandon Scherf, or Braden Smith. And then the NFC, Aaron Rodgers, Saquon Barkley, Kyle Juszczyk, Cooper Kupp, Randall Cobb, Chris Godwin, Robert Tonyan, David Bakhtiari, John Runyon, Frank Ragnow, and Zach Martin and Elgton Jenkins. So pretty much the NFC is just the Green Bay Packers. Taking a look at the defense in the AFC, Kwity Paye, Myles Garrett, DeForest Buckner, Max Crosby, Miles Jack, Bradley Chubb, Marlon Humphrey, Desmond King, Elijah Molden, Patrick Surtain, Kevin Byard, and Jabril Peppers. In the NFC, DeMarcus Lawrence, incredible season, Josh Sweat, Jonathan Allen, Rashawn Gary, Zaven Collins, Micah Parsons, Trayvon Diggs, Marshawn Lattimore, Benjamin St. Juste, Sidney Jones the fourth, Jaron Curse, and Darnell Savage. And now on to rewards. We'll start with MVP and Aaron Rodgers in the regular season. 5,300 passing yards, 48 touchdowns, 12 picks, a 110 passer rating. He took 25 sacks, 86 rushing yards, and a rushing score. Incredible year for the 1 seed Packers. For Coach of the Year, by the way, didn't make a graphic for it, but Brian Daboll for the Giants, he won it. Offensive Player of the Year, it's Saquon Barkley. Who else? 2,500 NFL record. Rushing yards, 5.1 a carry, 21 touchdowns, 63 catches, which was second on the team to Galladay by 69 yards and 4 scores. Just remarkable year for Barkley. We watched it all season. Defensive Player of the Year, DeMarcus Lawrence for the Cowboys. 74 tackles, 45 for a loss, 26.5 sacks, an NFL record, 3 forced fumbles. I mean, it's just if Lawrence didn't have the season he would, it would be Trayvon Diggs, who had 18 interceptions of his own. The Dallas defense, I mean, got torn apart in the end by the Packers, but was incredible down the stretch. For Rookies of the Year in offense, it's Drake London for the Falcons. 1,416 yards, 7 touchdowns, almost 100 catches, and a broken tackle, 83 yards per game for the rookie, with Marcus Mariota throwing to him. And for defense, it's Kayvon Thibodeau. I mean, just an incredible year. Led the team in sacks. Just did it all. Had an interception. I mean, you can't speak to how just incredible that year was. So with the 2022 season officially ending, we're going to talk about the offseason, and we will be doing a live stream then on Tuesday afternoon, probably around 3 o'clock. We'll see. I'll have a community post up. But for the moment, by the way, also, after the stream, it will be unlisted, or I might keep it public, have it in the live tab. We'll have an edited version that will come out on Friday. With that said, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and share it. And I'll see you next time when we do the off-season episode.